Hi there. So today we are going to be trying out this brand new free mini chainsaw that I got from Natiddy. They contacted me and they're like, hey, do you want to try out our new mini chainsaw? We'll send you one for free if you make a movie and review it. So I don't know if it's good or not, but I sure am going to try it out. And you guys, I didn't even think that I needed one of these. Like, it never crossed my mind. Now that I have this, and hopefully it's amazing and works really good for me, I'm sure it will, but now that I have this, I'm like, man, I could have used this a long time ago. I have, I live on, our property butts up against like a woods on two sides of us, and so in the back and on the right side. And so as we've been living in our house over the past, 6-7 years now, I've been gradually cleaning out the wood section, and it's just been like sucker trees and just big shrubberies and tons of weeds and things like that. And boy, could I have used like a little mini chainsaw. There's been so many times where me and my shovel just can't do the job, and I have to have my husband come out with his big farm boss Husqvarna and chop down a bunch of trees for me. And I'm just at the mercy of when he has time to do it or whatever, because he usually has his own projects going on too. So anyway, I'm really excited to get this. I kind of wish I would have had it sooner, but now I have it, and we are gonna open it up and take it outside. And you guys, the sun is coming out. I don't know if you can see that through the window, but the sun just popped out, and thank you, Jesus. I need some vitamin D in my life. All right, so let's bust this thing open and see what we got, get outside and test it. This is the box it came on. It says Natiddy ushering in a new era of gardening tidy, or garden tidy. It is battery operated, so we'll see. They asked me what color I wanted, and I think they had like black, green, like a neon green chartreuse color, and then pink. Obviously I'm gonna go with pink. Come on now. So anyway, all right, let's open this up and see what we got. So wow, already I love this, because look, it comes in like this cute little carry case with pink on it. And this already just kind of like warms my heart, because I have a let me go get it. I'm back. I went to get what I was talking about, but already I love this, because look, this is my little toolbox. I got this for a wedding present. I scanned it for our wedding registry years ago, and I just thought this was the coolest little tool chest ever. And you just open it up. It's got pink on it, and in here you've got all the tools you ever need. I keep it in the laundry room, and it's amazing. I just used it the other day actually to put together a new desk. So I already like kind of love this little container, because it reminds me of this, but got a little matching one. All right, so let's open it up. Okay, you just take these little clips off here, and Max is gonna play in the box naturally. All right, so I just open it up, and right on the top here I have some gloves, probably some safety gloves, I guess. I don't know. So they're just some safety gloves. I mean, it's fabric, so it's not like it's gonna stop your hand from getting cut, but at least you can like be sure that the color of this gloves is quite different than probably the handle of the chainsaw. So we've got those. We've got the instruction manual here. Here, buddy, you wanna play with that? We've got a little oil bottle container. So that will be nice if I need to oil up the chain. Let's see what else we got. Well, oh, another little safety feature here. Some goggles. And they're a nice blue color, so that's super cute. And they fit perfect, so so we will set those aside. And also the gloves. All right, now what I see in here is a screwdriver, and that might be, I'm not sure, maybe to tighten the chain. But all right, here it is. This is so cute, you guys. Stop it right now. Who sends you a chainsaw wrapped in bubble wrap? Come on. Like, you can't get any cuter than that. So it's just wrapped in bubble wrap. No big deal. We'll let Max play with that. And it is so cute. I would say this is probably about 5 pounds. It's super light. The grip is really nice too. It's got like a rubbery grip, and I feel like it's super comfortable on my hand. Don't mind my hand. I've been playing with Max. And the trigger, okay, so here's the trigger, and it looks like this is a safety, and you push that in, and then you can push the trigger. And that feels really solid, actually. So you push that in, and then you can take your thumb off the safety and keep the trigger down. So that's really nice. It does come with 2 batteries, I see. So we've got 1, 2, which is really nice, you guys, because as one is charging, you can use the other one and then flip-flop. You don't have to like wait in the middle of your job or your project, whatever you're doing, to charge up your saw. So that's awesome. And then I see this is really neat too, because you don't have like a big bulky battery charger. You literally just use this little unit and plug it into the wall, and just charges right there. So you just plug that right in there, and it's charging. So that's pretty nice. Saves on space and bulk. And then, oh my gosh, they even gave us like an extra chain. I mean, goodness sakes, who gives you like a free chain? That's pretty sweet. So that's it. That's everything that is in this. I got some gloves, safety glasses, a oil bottle, 2 batteries with a nice little charger, a screwdriver, an extra chain, and a owner's manual. And it does have a couple safety precautions on here. So like right here, it's saying like, obviously it wants you to read. I'm guessing that means it wants you to read the manual, wear your safety goggles, and maybe even a helmet, and don't throw it away. I don't know, there's a trash can on there. It also has a little safety direction right there that just says, do not touch the chain directly with your hands. So I'll probably go ahead and just remember that and pull that off. Comes right off. That's nice. We'll put it on the owner manual there. And then this looks like it's just like a safety guard here. So I'm assuming once you chainsaw whatever you're chainsawing, that will like lift up, and then once you're done, it will go back. But man, this is pretty sweet. I'm gonna put the battery on. This battery is like super light, and see how much heavier it is with the battery. Goes on really easy, and it's not that much heavier with the battery. Like, I really like the weight of this. It feels like it gives you enough weight so that if you're cutting through a log, the log isn't gonna take control and like make your chainsaw go flying or whatever. Like, it still has a little weight to it in order for you to hopefully be safe. So, all right, let's get this packed up. Max. That's my favorite, when he like shakes his little butt and then he like jumps. Good job, buddy. Do you like the box? You can have it. Yeah. Before I go outside, I am going to charge one of the batteries at least, or have it charging. I'm sure there's probably like a little bit of like factory juice in the battery from when they just sent it in. So hopefully we can get a little bit of use out of it. But in the meantime, if not, I'm going to charge this one just so that we have it going and charged up, and I can come grab it if I need to. Okay. I am actually going to take a look at this owner's manual just to make sure that I know how to use it properly and I don't do anything like to break it or to harm myself. So take a look at that, get the rest of this cleaned out, and we'll head outside. All right, here we go. The sun is shining. It is still really cold out here. It's like super frosty. You can see on my hickory leaves the frost. Here, I'll show you. This is is what I was talking about. This whole entire section here, it used to be woods and just like sucker trees and shrubs and just giant weeds and things. And for the past 6-7 years, I've been cleaning it out and making it into a garden. It doesn't look like much now because it's winter time. We are in mid-January right now, about the 2.5 week of January. So that's why it looks like this. But in the spring, summertime, it all starts coming to life, and it's just, well, I think it's just a really pretty garden. And then it continues down here. I actually started doing this, I think, in about 2020. So the past, 2 years, I've been cleaning this section out. And then my goal is to continue cleaning all that out and then back behind our sheds that we put in. So I'm really excited about this chainsaw because I feel like it could be of great use to me in continuing what I've already done. That is why I say, boy, I wish I would have had this years ago. But that's okay. It was a lot of hard work and it was fun work. I love doing it. I love cleaning out my woods and making new garden beds. It's just so rewarding and satisfying. So yeah, I'm not gonna complain. At least I have it now, and it was free. They sent it to me for free. So cool. I'm excited. So right now we are going to head back behind our shed because I have a bunch of little trees that I want to cut up and hopefully eventually make a pathway to a secret garden back here behind my shed. So we're going to test this thing out on these trees and I'm really excited. All right, let's head back. So this is the pile of just, little trees and scrubby things I need to clean up. And back there, you can't see it very good, but that straight tree right in there, that is a really nice maple tree. And I would like to clean all this up and make a path back to there so I can make a secret garden. So let's start chomping on some of this stuff and see how good this little chainsaw is. I'm gonna get my coat zipped up because it's a lot cooler than I thought it was out here. And get that zipped up. And I am going to wear the gloves just for the full effect, and obviously I already have the goggles on. I took a look at the owner's manual. It seems pretty simple. So, all right, let's get going. So first I'm going to start with just this smaller branch, and it's probably about like an inch and a half in diameter. It's pretty little. So I'm going to push that safety button right there in and then pull this trigger. Holy cow! That came right off. That is nuts. All right. Okay, let's try that again. So we got our safety trigger. Wow, that is amazing. I can't believe that. All right, let's test it out on a bigger one over there. And then I want to test it out on this one right here. This is quite big. This little chunk right here is probably the biggest one that I have back here to cut up. So, I mean, once we get to that point, I'm sure my husband will be out here with me at some point to help me do all this. So he might just go ahead and cut up all these bigger ones so I don't have to with this little guy. But the majority of them out here are this size. So I'm really excited about that. I can just whippity whip this out and cut these up in no time. So let's go over here and try like a medium size one. Get rid of all these things here out of my way. So I would say this is a medium, I would say this is probably like a medium size one. It's probably about 4 or 5 inches around. Let's try this one. Oh my gosh, that literally cut in like 3 seconds. This is insane, you guys. I'm so excited right now. Let's try that again. Watch. You know what would be cool too is if I could make like a birdhouse or like really cool projects with this, because you can get little pieces of wood. Watch. like that. I just cut this cute little piece of wood off. I mean, how fun would it be to do little projects with this thing? Wow, this is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna try to cut this one right here. You can see it's pretty big. It's a pretty nice chunk of wood there. Wow. It cut that in no time, maybe about like 7 seconds. So good, and it's a nice clean cut too. This is the factory battery juice that we have in here. So I'm just going to start cutting up and making like a little pile of logs and sticks and see how far we go on this factory battery. Wow, I wasn't expecting to do a bunch of work out here, but I'm having so much fun right now. This is like one of my favorite things to do in my garden, is to just clean more areas for more potential gardens. So I'm having so much fun right now. I came out here to do a little review and a movie on this cool old chainsaw, and I just had so much fun. And I believe the battery is dead. I just used the factory juice that it came with. I didn't charge it or anything. So if I wanted to continue working, all I would have to do is go inside and grab the other battery that's been charging and just keep going, and then stick this one on the charger, which is awesome. So man, I am like super excited about this, because this area back here, along with all the other areas, even though it is one of my favorite things to do out in my garden, it's a hard job. It takes a lot of hard work, and sometimes I can't do it by myself. Sometimes I do have to have my husband come out here and fire up his Farm Boss Husqvarna chainsaw and help me out a little bit. But man, having this little guy is just a game changer. There's no way I would have been able to cut all these different sticks in that size log for sure with my pruners or my shovel. Like, I just can't do it. So now I've got a pretty decent size burn pile started, which is awesome. And boy, I cannot wait to get back out here and keep going on this. It is just going to be so much fun. So I'm going to show you my piles here and show you some of the diameters of the logs that we cut with just the factory battery today. So you can see there's a really nice size pile there. And if I was out here, you know, and I had planned to come out here and work for the whole entire day, I could get a burn pile going, and that would be burning while I'm continuing to throw more on there. This is awesome too, because like I said, I mean, I can't cut through a log like that with my pruners or anything. I would seriously have to have my husband come out here with his chainsaw and do that, or just stick, you know, a really long stick, the end of it in the fire, let it burn, and then keep pushing it in the fire. I've done that as well, and that's kind of dangerous to do it that way. Yeah, like this log right here, I mean, that's a really decent size log. There's no way I would be able to chop that up to have it, you know, at a decent size to throw in a fire so that it can burn. So I'm really excited about this chainsaw. The battery did go dead while I was cutting through this little section right here. This was actually a giant one. I don't know if you can tell from the movie there, but this was a giant, huge, giant log that I just, you know, chop, 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 and threw up in my pile. So I have quite a bit of that type of thing going on out here. You can see like a long log. So I'll be able to just like chop, 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 throw it in the fire, and man, before you know it, this stuff is so dry. It's really, really dry, dead tree, so it will burn really quick and in no time, and I'm just really excited about it. It's an awesome chainsaw. I'm really excited about it, and thank you guys so much, Natiddy, for sending this to me for free. I really appreciate it. And I was thinking this would be really great, you know, remember with that little carrying case it came with? This would be awesome to take like camping or hiking or something like that. You could just, you know, throw it in your car, or you could even just like throw this chainsaw in your bag or whatever. Maybe get something to wrap around the blade so you don't just throw anything that's in your bag or in the chainsaw. But man, it's so light and small. Cut up some log or branches for a fire. It was really easy to use. I feel like when I use some of my husband's tools, like the weed whipper and stuff like that, it's so big and bulky that my whole body is like shaking after I use it. Like my hands are really shaky and kind of like jello-y. Not with this at all. It's so lightweight, you don't have any jello-y shaky hands at all. But at the same time, it's weighted enough where you feel like you're safe using it, and it's not gonna like go flying on you like a cheap piece of plastic. So hope you guys enjoyed me just getting out here back behind my shed and tackling some of this, even though I didn't plan to do that. Well, I'm back inside with Max, and I just wanted to say bye. If you guys are looking to get that chainsaw, I will put a little link that you can poke on, and then I think they gave me their newest chainsaw. It's like a brand new one, a little bit more powerful than the previous version, I guess, and so I think it was like $125. I think there is one for like $100, but the one I got was a little bit more expensive. And but I think the link will get you like a discount. I'm not really sure how it works. Anyway, thank you to Natiddy for sending that to me. I just really appreciate it. I can't wait to get back out there and just get going on that pile of crap out there. And then to all the rest of you, thank you so much for watching. Bye. You like my chainsaw, bud?